so that you could slow it down, right? Okay, family, this is another new Black World Order TV Productions. Chopper. And this is part 5 to signs, symbols, and time, right? So on the last video, we was focusing on this, right? Because on the earlier videos, we developed off the first symbol, or the first symbol, which is a segment, right? And we built, right, a two-dimensional square to which we got the 52 weeks in a year, right? We took the 4 90-degree angles, multiplied it by 4, for which we got from the 4 segments, and got 4 times 90 is 360, right? Since that three-dimensional square has 6 sides, we multiplied 6 times 360 and got 2,160 years, which is another segment of time that is above, right? And the reason it's funny that we say above, because most clocks are placed above our heads. And a clock is a symbol, right? It's a circle, right? With 12 numbers in a circle, right? And there are hours, first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour, all the way up to 12. An hour contains 60 minutes, right? So we have a circle, right? Because the zodiac, right, is comprised in a circle of 12, right, segments of time, just like these are comprised of segments of time. Now, on Earth, we're telling time by this symbol to tell us that above our heads is a similar concept of time, but of a longer duration of time. So rather than 60-minute hours, we're dealing above our heads with 12 segments of time that last 2,160 years, and is directly related to this symbol, 1260. Notice that's 2160. 21 backwards is a 12, right? 21 backwards is a 12, right? So if we multiply now 21 times 60, we get 1260, or 1,260. Ironically, there are 12 hours and 60 minutes, coincided with that which is below to that which is above, right? And so when we took the two-dimensional square and developed it, finished building it with other segments, right? 8 other segments made 12 segments, which was a three-dimensional square, the clock above our heads. So 12 segments, we take the number 12 and multiply 12 times 2,160, and we get 25,920 years, which they call a precession of equinox, right? Consecutive calculations of this time 12, right? Just like the clock, 12 hours, and each hour contains 60 minutes. 12 backwards is a 21. That makes 2,160 years, coinciding above our heads. The clock is placed above your heads. There are two hands, and 12 numbers, giving us the number 212. Bab. Bab means gate, right? This is a gateway, a time gate, right? That links us to that which is below to that which is above, right? And I want to clarify some things, like I said earlier, just like the character in the Quran, Prophet Muhammad, was an illiterate man, an unschooled man, just like me. I dropped out in the 6th grade. But I want to also talk about this template here, right? The 12, right? I did not make 12 grades. Muhammad didn't make 12 grades. Am I a prophet? No. Am I a Messiah? No. Am I a master teacher? All of that extra fluff stuff? No. I am a human just like you. Should you worship me? No. Right? Should you follow me? No. Right? Can you learn from me? Yes. Can I learn from you? Yes. But remember, I'm a human just like you. Right? I just have a gift just like you have a gift. When I saw the clock, I saw something totally different. I saw a circle, right, with 12 numbers that represented hours that contained 60 minutes, right? And when I began to look at this and I multiplied that by 9, then got 360, and I realized to finish building this would take me to 6 of these, I multiplied 6 times 360. And I clearly saw the same numbers here, which is the same numbers there, which linked me or gave me Blue's Clues to realize that I'm dealing with segments of time. The word segment, if we take the simple English gematria, S is a 19, E is a 5, G is a 7, M is a 13, E is a 5, N is a 14, S is a 20, T is a 20, and S is a 19, bringing us to the total of 102. And if we look here, we have a circle, which is an O, a circle, right, which is an O, and 12 numbers, 102. I can't make this shit up. I really can't make this shit up. So what we're talking about is an Earth year and a great year. A great year. Because this is Cosmology 101. This is a simplified version to understand the zodiac, right? And every nation on Earth and every culture on Earth had this template. They just placed names of deities to the 12, right? They took these different components of numbers and gave them like 47 is a reflection of 74. The number 74 registered with a lot of names, right, in the Bible that centered around 12 tribes, right? The Mazzaroth, right? If you go to China, they're going to have 12 names associated with 12 segments, right? And so I'm not giving you the fluff. I'm not telling you that this 12 represent deities. I'm not telling you that this represent angels. I'm just giving you the template of what is, showing you the key to understand some of these stories, for these stories are systems of morality, system of mathematics, systems of science, systems of geometry, veiled in an allegory. Okay? So we got to remember this, family. We got to remember that this is what is, right? The year of our Lord, all these different terminologies, the year of the dragon, out of China, in India, Ganesh with the swastika symbol that represents the zodiac, right? These people are giving you this simple, plain, right, template that's fluffed up and dressed up with a narrative. See, because you can write a story around this, right? You can write it's a story centered around this in Mecca. It's a story centered around this in Jerusalem, right? But I don't give you the fluff. I don't ask you to worship me. I am a human just like you. I just want to each one to teach one. I'll learn from you and you learn from me, right? But we can't ignore, that we started off with one segment and we built this and we built this and we made understand.